G'day everyone, it's Sailor MB here, and welcome to episode 3 of my solo Foolin Village clear shenanigans. We're doing something a little bit different today. You see that massive village over there? You see there's such high concentration of enemy units? Today, we're going to be going in with our sword and board, with the bone mass buff, spamming potions, and having an absolute frenzy in this village. You can see how long this video is. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath. So we start off playing a little tactically, using the palisade to get line of sight on the enemies, so we can get a first few easy kills on some small guys and the berserker. Because we're going to take them, because they're going to be the only easy kills of this entire video. As you can see, we quickly become surrounded. So it's all about staying agile. You want to do your 3 attacks, do your whole rotation of your weapon, put up block and reposition, and you'll see that pattern repeated throughout this entire video. I had to pop a tasty mead there, and I also remembered to drink my fire resistance buff, which if I was smart I would have done before I started fighting, but there you go. So you can see, we're doing 3 attacks unless we're getting the killing blow on an enemy. We're putting 3 attacks and then we're repositioning. 3 attacks and block in. 3 attacks and then parry in. It's all about staying agile and reducing the incoming damage while also taking out the enemies as fast as possible. Because the longer they're alive, the more damage they can do to you. So we've managed to take down that first group of Foolins, and then we've just got 2 Shamans to clear off here. Fortunately, neither of them managed to get their shield on any of that first group, so that was really fortunate. So we're moving into the center of the village, and we're gonna aggro a lot more guys now. So we get a quick rotation off on that guy, and we're focusing on the starred unit there, so they get out of play very, very quickly. And this is what we're doing. We're doing the 3 attacks, we're blocking, we're stepping backwards. We're gonna do the 3 attacks, we're blocking, we're stepping backwards. You got to keep that incoming damage to a minimum by keep moving and keep messing with the Foolin's pathfinding. We see the starred spear thrower and he runs up to us, so we take him out while we have the opportunity, because he would just be sitting at the back doing a lot of range damage to us. And we find ourselves with 3 berserkers aggroed onto us now. Now the berserkers aren't necessarily dangerous, and hear me out on this. They're big, their attacks are obvious, and they're slow. So they are the most easy to see coming and to counter. The biggest risk is from getting swarmed by the little guys and constantly taking damage. So we've focused the little guys and we've just got the 3 berserkers left lined up in a nice pretty row. So we can literally take them down one by one, no problem at all. The biggest threat that the berserkers and the shamans hold to you is that they have serious knockback on their attacks. You can see both those shaman attacks there that hit us. We got knocked back really far. So if you're trying to fight a group of units, you're doing your combo, they will knock you back, so you miss your combo. Not only are you losing out on damage, but you're also losing out on stamina. So the biggest threat the special units have, really, is their knockback. Always focus on the swarm of Foolins. They're the ones that are going to kill you. So we've pretty much cleared this village now. 2 massive, really fast waves of enemies, and we still have a minute and a half left on our bone mass boss. There's still a few stragglers at the back here. There's a berserker up in the hills, and a shaman down the bottom, and a few guys stuck in towers. But instead of commentating killing these last guys, because it's nothing exciting, I'm going to talk to you guys about why I use the sword and board. On the Reddit, there's always a lot of debate around weapon type, and ultimately it comes down to preference. Go with the one that you have the most fun playing, that feels the most comfortable. But why I play with the sword, and why it's most comfortable and fun to play with for me, is because it has the lowest knockback of any black metal weapon, and it has its 2 light attacks are both arcing horizontal AoEs. So this allows you to take on big groups at once, and it also means the enemies don't get knocked back away from you, so you can keep doing uninterrupted damage to them. I really like the porcupine, but the knockback on it means that I waste my 2nd or 3rd attack because it just misses. The first attack knocks them back too far. And so this goes back to what I said earlier about taking down the little guys, because they're the swarming ones, and the longer they're alive for, the more damage they're going to do to you in total. And a weapon with a high amount of knockback means that the enemies are alive longer, because they're taking them out of your range. So, my preference, have the sword and board, keep the enemies so close to you, and just keep stabbing at them. So that's the video, guys. A super quick bone mass melee clear of this massive Fulin village. There were 33 Fulins, 5 Berserkers, and 6 Shamans. Absolutely crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be doing more clears like this. I've got another one recorded where I just run in and aggro every single unit in the village and then fight them all at once. That one's crazy. I get to really low health. It was a bit sketchy there for a while. So if you'd like to keep an eye out for that, or if you enjoy the content, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It really helps a lot. Thanks guys, catch you later.